So here we are looking at ATRN once again. This is actually the 60-minute chart. I think this does a little bit better job of breaking down what's been going on opposed to the daily chart real quick. You can see that the daily chart, basically ever since starting to act human again on this day where it took this pullback, it's just been consolidating. But like I said, I think on the 60-minute chart, it's a little bit easier to really just get a grasp on what's been going on. So, and real quick, if you're not familiar with charts, all the 60-minute chart means, instead of each one of these candlesticks representing 1 day's worth of time, which is how it would be on the daily chart, each one just represents 1 hour's worth of trading action. So it's just a more of a broken down time period. So the first thing that I want to point out is that this whole time frame basically is revolving around this moving average here, which is the 50-period simple moving average. It was a key level of support. You can see, during this, the price actually never touched it until the big pullback move here, but when it did, great bounce off of it. Actually, a very profitable move off of this. And then we'll zoom back in here. And then when the price did drop below it right here, this is where the support level turned into a resistance. And then really a great example of that happening, you can see that right here the price bounced right off of it. So what is my point? Where am I going with this? The point being, this 50-period simple moving average right now, valued at basically 25 cents, is the key level of resistance right now. Although it didn't quite hit it these last couple hours here, you can see these two highs of the candle got pretty close to it. So this is just, nothing, bad or anything like this. This is just typical, technical analysis where the support has now become the resistance. So the first level of support, or excuse me, resistance is going to be at 25 cents again, being based off of the 50-period moving average here. The next level of resistance with any sort of break above the 50-period really isn't until, I'd call it right up here in the 28.5 section. And some people may disagree with that, and I could see where they're coming from. And we're getting that if you look right. First, let's get this changed to red here. But if you look back here through the price history, you can see right around this area there was a bunch of highs before it finally went down. So I guess we'll officially call this, like I said, 28.5 cents. But then after that, really, the next area is right up here, back above 30 again. Again, you can see, the history of the chart. We had some highs right around this area. So we'll call this level up here at 31 cents would be the next key level of resistance on any sort of bounce. Support wise, I'm making this one pretty simple. We have this trend line here that is formed from the low here and then right there. So this is going to be the key level of support that I'd ideally like to see hold. Again, if you're using the daily chart, this could technically fall all the way down on the 50-day simple moving average and still be in an uptrend. But from the hourly perspective, for the chart to look the best, we want to see this trend line be able to hold. Because remember, if that happens, that means higher lows are continually being put in ever since the big drop from over here. So that's where the key level of support is. So all in all, the chart's finally acting human again, like I said, and right now it just continues to consolidate, and we'll have to see what happens. But all in all, things are looking fine, and it'll be an interesting rest of the week, and then see what happens next week too. So if there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook. With your newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from big boards down to penny stocks. So it's a good variety, something for everybody, and it is all free. Once again, this was ATRN. Thanks for listening.